You can't touch me, I have high cream.
Give me some, give me some. Oh, you're in the desert, it's dry.
No, it's horribly dry.
I heard, you know, you get nervous still, and I just wanted to make sure you were here. I could calm your nerves.
I'm 100 years old and I still get nervous.
There she is. Off to your people. You may classify me as a Cher expert,
yes,
connoisseur,
right,
long, loyal friend.
Yes.
So when I say this is the best I've ever heard you sing, you won't sweep that under the rug and you'll take it.
I will take it, because I did sing pretty good tonight.
Let me ask you about this particular show, because there's a few things changed about it since I saw it last.
Well, we added a couple of numbers. We changed a couple of numbers. We changed the choreography because we just weren't really happy with it. Changed some costumes. I'm about ready to change one costume that I'm just not that thrilled with. You know, it's a work in progress kind of. We got new dancers that are great. Our old ones were great too. We've got great flyers. You know, we have great flyers. You know, we just do. We're so lucky. These kids are so great. But falling always helps. Explaining what the falling was. And I've fallen twice on that stage.
Take me through that. This was just last weekend?
It was the other day. And during turn back time, people throw usually sailor hats on, you know. I pick up one of them, I put it on and run around and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de. And this guy who was up and dancing the whole time, he was adorable. He threw a cowboy hat, like softer one of these, on the stage. And I stepped over it, but I forgot about it. And I turned around and I was running, and my left foot was out and my right foot hit the cowboy hat, and I mean, I felt like Superman. All I knew was I was like that, and I was going. And then I fell on my knee and my hand, both my hands, but I never dropped the microphone. So I fell on my thumb.
What did the audience do? What was their reaction?
You know, I never missed a beat, didn't miss a note, didn't miss a word, and I think they were just stunned that I fell so hardcore and then just jumped up, because I was.
The show goes on.
Yes.
I didn't realize this, but the last run kind of ended short for you because...
I was sick.
Tell me about it.
I got asthma up here somehow. There's some kind of spores or something that when we were here in the summer, because they were digging up they have to dig really deep when they're doing buildings to put down all the foundations and stuff like that. And there are things that are better left deep in the ground. And so I got asthma, and so it was really hard for me. And I had a really bad throat while I was here. I don't talk during the day. After the show, I don't talk
at all.
I just do complete vocal rest.
So, were you texting, or you?
I text my friends, which aggravates them to death, or I email them, and I just write notes to whoever's around. So,
as it always seems to be in your world, rumors start swirling around when Cher had to leave the show and couldn't perform. Did you hear the same ones I heard? I'm kind of in the dark about this whole thing. Oh, yeah, they had you on death's door. Okay. I think it was cancer. It was one thing I heard. I heard you were going to see the same doctor that Farrah had seen. Yeah, well, I do see her, but for something completely different. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah. But your health is okay? Yeah. Okay. What did it look like tonight? Is the word retirement in your vocabulary? I don't know. I don't know. At some point, I'm going to be like all crickety and old, and then and then I probably will be. But right now, why? It's like, if I was a painter, would you just say, oh, you know, you've painted enough pictures. There's enough paintings, slow down or stop. So that means, as an artist, there's more left to be cultivated? You have more music yet to write, to sing? I don't know what is going to happen, and maybe I won't. I never know. Who thought I would be here this long? No one. The mom of the octuplets is seeing so much controversy right now. You have an opinion? She shouldn't have any of those children, as far as I'm concerned. And I know that people really want children who can really take care of them. You cannot be a single mom living with your parents on welfare and have all of those children. That chick is like on planet I don't know where. Millions of records sold, a Grammy, an Oscar, thousands of costumes. Cher is a true music icon. Well, now, my friend's incredible act is back in Las Vegas, so I had to go to Sin City to see for myself.
Oh, look
you
at
can't touch me, I have high cream. Give me some, give me some. Oh, you're the
Cher calls and I have to show up. She's got an amazing new Vegas show at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace in Vegas, and I am getting the grand tour. But first, we have to clear up those tabloid rumors about her health.
They had you on death's door.
Okay.
Yeah, that they were counting the days.
Until what?
Well, I think it was cancer. It was one thing I heard. I heard you were going to see the same doctor that Farrah had seen.
Yeah, well, I do see her, but for something completely different.
But your health is okay?
What did it look like tonight?
Well, it looked truly incredible, and Cher sounded better than I've ever heard her. Still, she did cancel some shows due to health reasons.
I was sick.
Tell me about it.
There's some kind of spores or something that when we were here in the summer, they have to dig really deep when they're doing buildings to put down all the foundations and stuff like that. And there are things that are better left deep, deep in the ground. And so I got asthma. After the show, I don't talk.
At all?
Uh-uh.
How do you tell all your servants what to do?
I just point.
She looks amazing in the spotlight, and I was astounded by the costume changes. She gave me a look backstage at some of her outfits.
This is Take Me Home.
Right.
That's heavy.
And told me about her onstage injury.
I'm 100 years old and I still get nervous. Did you hear about me taking a flyer?
I heard.
I have a knee thingy.
Look at
I
that.
have an owie. I have a knee
A
owie.
boo-boo.
Yeah.
You got-
But I kept singing. I fell flat on my knees and my hands, but I kept the mic in my hand and
You're-
just came up singing.
You gotta believe in Cher, but does she still believe in romance?
Have you found somebody? Are you dating somebody?
Actually, there's more than one.
Really?
Yeah.
Get around, huh?
Not that much. I don't get around that much.
62 years old, are you kidding me? She has so much energy, and she looks fantastic, and Cher bringing out her hits for her amazing new Las Vegas show. Well, tonight, more of my exclusive interview, her secret Hollywood crush, the best date she ever had, and finding Mr. Right.
You're just going to be lonely the rest of your life.
Oh, no. I'm not saying I'm lonely.
Not likely. We've seen Cher in some mighty high-profile relationships. Robert Camilletti, Richie Sambora, and Val Kilmer, to name a few. But who's her perfect guy now?
If they had a motorcycle and they were big and hunky and funny and had a good heart, that's what I'm looking for. Also, I don't need somebody to be rich. I don't care what they do. Look, Robert worked in a bagel factory. It doesn't make any difference. I take care of myself.
Maybe there are clues to romance in our fill-in-the-blanks game.
Fill in the blank.
Okay.
My Hollywood crush is...
Leonardo DiCaprio.
The best date I ever went on was...
The night I met Robert, I just turned 40, and I was thinking, you know, age didn't touch me. I'm about to do 3 movies and an album, and I'm looking great, and my God, who is that?
If I could change one thing about me, it would be...
I still have stage fright, and I wish I didn't.
That's surprising considering how she's rocking the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace in Vegas these days. But at 62, could these be her last performances?
I'm old for my business.
You don't act old, though. See, that's the
Because
thing.
I'm completely immature. That's the problem.
Well, grow up.
No. Because then what would I do?
Is the word retirement in your vocabulary?
At some point, I'm going to be like all crickety and old, and then I probably will be. But right now, why?
I met Cher backstage and walked with her to meet her dancers, where they held their ritual prayer circle. But sorry, folks, no cameras allowed. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to each other.
Goodbye.
Bye.